Look, before we get into the content, it's really important that you guys hit that subscribe button. We're out here every single day working for y'all, trying to hit y'all with the best content. And what motivates us to keep going is people like you. So hit the subscribe button, join the conversation, join the Deuce Gang.
What he said.
If you guys know, or if you follow this podcast, you know I am not the biggest fan of the one they call Thugga Thugga. I'm just not. Like, I don't, you know, this guy, this guy, this guy. You go through his CD collection, yes, CDs, his tape collection, yes, tapes. You're going to find a lot of Thugga Thugga material.
I love the way that you're speaking about my collection like you've ever seen any collection of mine, but that's fine.
It's got a lot of Thugga Thugga material. Now, one thing, and this, I don't know if this was like on his wish list. I don't know if somebody smart was looking out for him, but he recently had, I believe it was his 30th birthday, got a bunch of gifts, $100,000 cash. I think he got like some kind of fancy ass car. I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of the car. Some shit I'm never going to be able to afford. Furthermore,
wasn't it just a Bentley? Like it was a pink Bentley? I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
Even if I could afford it, I'm not buying it. But
okay.
But one of the gifts that he got, yeah, I'm for it. Let's check it out.
Can slide. Y'all see what it is? Say 1.8.
1.8.
How you doing?
Yeah, Birdman pulled up, bro. This motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Other than that, we get chilling, buying acres.
Buying acres, man. 100 acres. So, yes. Can slide.
Don't fall in?
Huh? You getting it if it falls in now.
100 acres. 100 acres of land. You can build your own subdivision. This is how you invest your money. Boy, G off the man.
Yeah, people, if you're not paying attention to what's being said there, Thugga Thugga has 100 acres of land.
That's dope.
This was gifted to him. When it's all said and done, he's gonna call it Slime City. I don't know if I'm really a fan of the name, but he's gonna call it Slime City now. Basically, who was it? It was Jeff. An A&R at 300 Entertainment bought him 100 acres of land. And the move was made with the help of Thugger's Atlanta realtor, Trey Williams, who took, obviously, to Instagram to announce the news. Now, the reason why I think this is such a good look, we don't do this. Typically, we don't do this.
Who's we? Who's we? Who's
what
we?
I'm speaking generally here. What I mean by this is when we get the bread, we get the money. We want to be in the middle of that. Even when we don't have the bread, we don't have the money. We want to be in the middle of the action. We want to live in the city. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to move to the country in the middle of nowhere where you can actually buy the land. You could buy a home in Toronto. A home, not a condo, a home for $6, 10 million, $20 million. Great. Good for you. You don't own that land, brother. You don't own that land, mama.
You know, it's funny. I try to tell people that all the time. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you said that, because people seem to think that just because they purchase a house on a property that they really own that. Like the government can't just come for no reason if they felt like it and take it away. In extreme cases, obviously, in these times, that would be seen as, that would be brought up on the media and blah, blah, blah. But trust me, if a situation occurred where the government had to lock down the city or there was some martial law and they had to confiscate some properties in order to do whatever they need, trust me, your house could be one of the houses that is taken with you paying the mortgage the same way that you're paying, but you own that property. I'm so glad you said that, brother. I'm so glad you said that.
You know,
like obviously it would have to be an extreme case, but let's be real. It could happen.
Of course. And furthermore, we talk ownership. We're talking ownership.
Yeah.
Bro, you own the bricks. You own the pipes, the windows, the doors. But the land you don't own. And I get it. In Toronto, it's just not happening. But, you know, reason why I said I love this for Thug is because remember we talked about privileged information before? you know, that information
Yeah.
being handed down and us not getting that, you know, families being immigrating in, et cetera, et cetera. A lot of my white friends, they got cottages. They go up north for the summer. I'm like, why are you going up north? We going to the cottage. We going to the whatever house. They own that shit, not the property, the fucking land that it's on. They own that. So reason I'm pointing this out, it's cool. Like we don't got the M's like that yet. But what I'm saying is a lot of people, when they get the M's like that, they want to accumulate, you know, the nice high-rise condo downtown or the big house downtown. They want to be in the middle downtown. They want the cars. They want the jewelry, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Have a blast. But possibly invest in that spot in the middle of nowhere, if you want to call it that, where you can actually own the land, where you can own some shit and you could develop. The man is talking about developing. Who would have thought Young Thug would even, those words would even be coming out of his mouth?
Honestly, all he needs is some type of defense. Like just build some walls around the property if you have the money. Get some defense, because let's be real. Every country that was ever established in this world, I doubt the people bought the property off the previous owners.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's not how land
it's called the revolution, people.
That's not how land is acquired, ladies and gentlemen. And for those who want to question anything that I said previously in this video, I want to remind you that we have things called armies, navies. The reason that each country has their own defense is to protect their land, because nobody's coming to buy it from us. They're coming to try to take it from you, because that's how land is acquired. So keep purchasing your properties. But on another look, Thugga, one of my favorite artists. I'm not going to deny it. You know, I like his music. This is a great move. All he has to do is have the defenses to defend the land when the time comes necessary. That's all I'm saying. But he owns this, though.
Yeah, but let's not forget, he is in the South, so
yeah, just make sure this. Just listen. If those walls are high enough, I've watched enough Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? So if those walls are high enough, people will just keep on walking, man. They'll just allow that 100 acres to you. That's you. That's Thug land.
Viewing public, what are your thoughts on this? Again, Thugga, I love this. Rick Ross is one of these people as well. You know, learn from these things. Again, we're not there yet. We'd like to be there at some point. We will get there at some point. But viewing public, if you are there, you know, you got a couple 100,000, maybe not. You know, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. Let the lesson that we've said, hopefully that marinates up in here and you can figure it out.
You wanted a different perspective? You got it on this one. Something else to talk about.
Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Look, sometimes I feel like people, they just need something to say. They need something to attack. They're bored. It's social media. Who could we talk about today?
Yo, thanks for watching that video, making it all the way to the end. You made it this far. You have to like. Please subscribe and comment on the video as well. Join the conversation.
Absolutely. We finally hit our goal of 500 subscribers. Yes, we are trying to get to 1,000, and we can only do that with your help. You can start by watching that next video. You see that tiny little icon? Click on that icon, rinse and repeat. Deuces.
Deuce.